Several years ago, faculty and administrators from around the state of Texas were commiserating about the troubles we were having teaching world languages on our home campuses. All of us found that we were teaching a section or two of Spanish typically, and perhaps a section or two of French or of German, maybe even of Italian, but most of us couldn't teach languages to the breadth or depth that we wanted to or that our students wanted to take. And so we called for a meeting of administrators and faculty from around the state to meet together in Austin at Concordia University to talk about ways in which we might view our endeavor as a cooperative endeavor where we could participate with each other and offer more languages without increasing the cost on our individual campuses. And at that first meeting, now many years ago, I believe it was 5 institutions that showed up, though perhaps 50 had been offered invitation to attend. And of those 5, they said, this is something we can do new, differently, and perhaps most fundamentally together. And out of that, the Texas Language Consortium grew, which today is known as the Texas Learning Consortium. So the Texas Language Consortium, now the Texas Learning Consortium, really represented a new experiment in higher education. It asked a group of institutions to come together and do more than they could do on their own. And it was just that, it was an experiment. And we had to prove that concept up. And now, 5, 6, 7 years later, that concept has been proved up. And faculty have found a renewed commitment to their language disciplines, and students have found that even at a small college like Schreiner University, a world of language learning opportunities are offered to them.
Hi, I'm Dr. Rachel. I've been teaching Mandarin Chinese through the Texas Learning Consortium since 2013. I've had students from all over the states, including Austin, Seguin, Lubbock, and Fort Worth areas. I really enjoy teaching my native language and culture to the students from the great state of Texas. In fact, we just had our first consortial study abroad program to China next summer. We went to Beijing and Xi'an, and we had a wonderful time. Without the consortium, none of this could have been possible. My other role is being the coordinator of the Texas Learning Consortium. We have 4 project teams working together to make sure everything goes well in the consortium. And the consortium is definitely going. We went from a small program of 5 languages and 5 classes. Now we offer more than 10 classes and also disciplines beyond languages. If you want to find out more, if you have more questions, feel free to send an email to contact@texaslearningconsortium.org or check out our website at texaslearningconsortium.org. Thank you.
From the beginning, our participation in the Texas Learning Consortium has paid off. The 5 institutions, Concordia University, Texas, Lubbock Christian University, Schreiner University, Texas Lutheran University, and Texas Wesleyan University, have banded together to do something collectively that none of us could do in isolation. We banded together to manage our world languages enrollment. Here at Schreiner University, we, like the other institutions, were trying to teach Spanish, German, and French. We could do that in the first 2 semesters, but as students wanted to take more courses and to take upper level courses, it became more difficult to manage the enrollment over the long term. It simply was not cost effective for us to teach very small classes of 6 or 8 and sometimes even fewer. The Learning Consortium has allowed us to manage the expectations of students and to expand our offerings into languages that may have been difficult for any of us to teach by ourselves. For example, at Schreiner University, we have a professor who teaches Chinese, so we make that available to the other consortium members. Courses within the Texas Learning Consortium have advantages over courses that are simply online because the TLC courses are taught synchronously. Students beam in to a campus where an instructor is working with a group of students, and so have the advantages of active engagement like you would find in a face-to-face course with the convenience of distance learning. There are some courses offered at universities that simply don't work well online, and we have found that the courses that we offer through the TLC provide the best of both worlds. We have also found that we have been able to expand the courses that we offer beyond world languages. For example, we are now developing a consortial engineering component. Again, none of the institutions had the financial means to bring an engineering program in by themselves. But as a consortium, we can work together to provide an engineering program for our students. The details of how we will do this are still in development. Higher education is changing, and institutions must find ways of meeting the demands of a new population of students. At the Texas Learning Consortium, we are facing that challenge head on.